Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I'm bringing you Encroaching Elusives. This is a deck that I have used in the past. It's super fun, which is one of the reasons I like to play it every once in a while, but the second reason is that it is fairly good against these sort of late game developing decks. It's what it allows you to do is just fill your hand with a whole bunch of cards and then be super all in and aggressive. Starting around turn 6, 7, and 8 and be able to win the game in one hit that round. One thing that you do need to be a little bit careful of is matchups against potentially like Frostbite decks. I wouldn't even say that this deck is super efficient against dragons. Depending on their mana usage, you can get wins out of this, but just because they are able to trade with their strike cards like Strafing Strike, Single Combat, Concerted Strike, Judgment, all of those things. Well, I guess not so much Judgment, but you can play around Judgment with your elusive cards, but just the strikes in general makes it a little bit hard to deal with the dragons. The one good thing is with dragons in this deck is that you are using Encroaching Shadows, which makes your stats super buff. And you're going to be avoiding combat before then, so the dragons should have their original stats, or not. They shouldn't be higher statted unless they use Sharp Sight or something. But you're at least able to trade with the dragons at that point. And yeah, they kill themselves, and which is good, right? But you're kind of all in, so you do kind of need to be a little bit careful how you play against dragons. You do have the potential to win, you just have to be smart about it. Alright, so the kind of gist of this deck is that on your Mulligan opening round, you're looking for the Greenglade duo. Greenglade duo is pretty much your win condition in this deck. Every time you summon an ally when the Greenglade duo is out, it gives the Greenglade duo an additional 1 attack damage. And we are running a whole bunch of really cheap cards here. The most expensive unit we have is Shadow Assassin, and the most expensive spell is Encroaching Shadows. So yeah, what you really want to be doing is protecting your Greenglade duo. So we can do that with Key Guardian as well, which is an excellent Nightfall enabler if you have the Stygian Onlooker. But you do this to play on the Greenglade duo so that they cannot take out the Greenglade duo with these strike cards. And then what you want to do is once the Key Guardian is on the Greenglade duo, around turn 4 you're looking, or turn 3 actually, you're looking to play Encroaching Shadows. Depending on kind of your hand and also the opponent's deck. Right, Encroaching Shadows turn 3. You banked all of your mana, you should be able to play it. Yeah, so then all of a sudden your Greenglade duo is a 5/3 super hard like hitting unit, and then every unit after that you put out is going to give her an additional attack. Alright, so then turn 4 you normally are not going all in, you are just kind of banking your cards still. You've got these ephemeral cards in hand that are super powerful. Turn 4 is a turn where you could potentially use depending on like what cards you have in your hand, you're looking to do where is it? Stalking Shadows, just to fill up your hand. And then Stalking Shadows, what we're looking for in general is going to be our Navori Blade Scouts or an Oblivious Islanders, also kind of depending on our hand. It could also be the Stygian Onlooker. They're just super cheap cards. The Navori Blade Scout is the best because it's elusive when it comes out. It's going to be a 4/3 card, and it's going to give us a ton of value in buffing up the Greenglade duo. So basically we want the Navori Blade Scout. Oblivious Islander is a good second, and we can use this Oblivious Islander to reduce the cost of our Silent Shadow Seer. We want to get her to at least 1 mana. That's really great. You can also use the Oblivious Islander on the Navori Conspirator. Just makes it easier to put these 2-cost cards down, and we can get a whole bunch of cards out on turn 6. So turn 6 is when we're looking to kind of finish off the game. 6 or 7, and then potentially 8, just kind of depends on the deck. Again, if it's a mana ramp deck, sometimes we can wait till turn 8 in order to finish off the game. But turn 6 is when we can start. We have a whole bunch of units that are either 1 or 0 cost. We can put them all out. And then, yeah, just all of a sudden we unleash more than 20 damage onto the enemy nexus and win the game. I do want to give credit to Swim. He's kind of like the original creator of this deck. I don't know that I've ever seen him use the Encroaching Shadows version. This is definitely a more all-in sort of deck. I mean, they both really are, but Encroaching Shadows just, I don't know, it's part of the new set. Just wanted to include it in the deck, and it's super fun to play with. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay today. Super fun to play this deck. Yeah, usually pretty fast-paced games, so once you get all of your units out on turn 6 and win the game, you know, before we get to late game, so pretty fun. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we are going against a deep deck. I've seen a lot of people trying out the Slaughter Docks. I am not completely convinced about the Slaughter Docks, though. It doesn't seem like a super good deck, if I'm being honest. Alright, I'm going to get rid of everything because the most important card in this entire deck is the Greenglade duo. That and Encroaching Shadows, and I got neither of those. Alright. That's fine. We're going to pass here. Navori Conspirator and the Stygian Onlooker have kind of interesting synergy on turn 3. I can play the Stygian Onlooker on turn 2, right? And then play the Navori Conspirator to activate the Stygian Onlooker again, which is pretty cool. The one problem that we do have is I'll pick up a couple more Stygian Onlookers. The one problem that we do have, though, is Vile Feast. Vile Feast. If he's got Vile Feast, he's got Vile Feast. That ends up not having Vile Feast, but 4 damage onto the enemy Nexus, and we get some synergy with Navori Conspirator here as well, which is cool. 4 damage is always welcome. Almost never do they open up with a danger. Yeah. Well, now that's interesting. I don't think he's going to trade into the Stygian Onlooker, if I'm being honest. Going harvesting. If he is, that's stupid. Why would you do that? That's a 1-cost unit. I don't know. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and search for more units here. We end up getting the Greenglade duo, which is exactly what we want here. I'm gonna say okay to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Making sure I'm not overdrawing in the process. Let's go ahead and play Key Guardian on, I think we want to put it on our Greenglade duo here. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and play our non-ephemeral Stygian Onlooker. If he wants to trade again, man, that's fine by me. Like, I have absolutely no... He doesn't trade that time. What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is. He better have something good in his hand.
Stop staring at me, please. Thanks, please.
Well, that's one thing. Alright, we're gonna go for Encroaching Shadows immediately. And we're gonna say okay here.
Fell into him.
Why does he took 8 damage? I don't get it. Alright, that's fine. Yes. I believe we pass here. Alright, so we got a couple of plays now that are going to be somewhat hard for this guy to deal with, so what do we want to do here first? We definitely want to play Greenglade duo.
Says you.
2 Greenglade duos, 2 Stygian Onlookers.
See how handsome I do?
It's kind of annoying he's got these 2 though. Play the Haunted Relic first so that I can play the Stygian Onlooker afterwards on this guy. Which is lethal here. And we've got his backup Mark of the Isles. So yeah, he's kind of forced here. I got fearsome and elusive units. Alright. There's that. 12 damage in one turn. That's pretty good. Yeah, and we had backup in case, like, if he had a Vile Feast, we had backup Mark of the Isles that we could have used to push for extra damage there. Yeah, a little bit too slow. I mean, I think he did everything he wanted to do. If I'm being honest, like, I mean, he got to turn 5, right, and then just had the eye or whatever. But like, what else was he supposed to do? Toss more? I just kind of got a pretty good hand there as well. So I'm happy with how that went. All right, we are going against an Ashe deck. This is probably an arena deck. Yeah, so we just want to be able to finish this off before he gets a lot of value out of arena. I'm going to get rid of everything here. It's most important to find the Greenglade duo, and we find it. We also got Encroaching Shadows. Yeah, looking pretty good here. Alright, we're going to pass again, I believe. We're going to play Encroaching Shadows more than likely. I could wait a turn.
Patience.
We're not going to win turn 4, so we need to plan on winning on turn 6. Alright, we're going to pick up the Oblivious Islander here. Say okay.
I'm through waiting.
Going to not do anything with this block. I think what we want to do is reduce the cost of our Silent Shadow Seer here. We're going to go down to 3 mana so that we're even for next round. Alright, pick up another Oblivious Islander. Not the best draw if I'm being honest. Turn 6. We want to win turn 6. There we go. That's a little better. We don't want to play Greenglade Duo. I think what we want to do is play Navori Blade Scout and get some chip damage on him, and then we're going to recall him with the Navori Conspirator.
Ah! Behind you! A Yeti! Yetis? There's no such thing.
One thing this guy could have as well is Frostbites, which is going to be hard for us to counter here. I do want to go even here.
Sure is dark, eh? Oh heck!
Alright, we pick up another Greenglade Duo.
Our strength is yours!
Let's hold off here. He doesn't have the arena. Actually, I think, what do we want to do? We got 5, 8 mana to work with. This is 6 if I do that, which puts me at 2 the next round. I have no spell mana that I need to worry about, though. I think we put out a Greenglade Duo this round.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey! Hot on the trail. You gotta believe me! Today we fight as one! Think I got something?
And we're gonna block here.
Man overboard!
Alright, we're going to copy the Navori Blade Scout, and we're going to play Encroaching Shadows now. Frostbite in the round. Yeah, we do still need to worry about Frostbites, which I mean he could definitely have. Alright, so first off, I think we're going to play this second Greenglade duo.
Took the bait.
Yeah, he's probably got...
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
Am I flesh or shadow?
So if he's got Reckoning, we want to be able to beat him with Reckoning, right?
Quietly. They'll never see me coming.
And we're going to attack and see if he's got his harsh winds, I guess. That's the wrong one. Why did he do that one? Yeah, okay, we'll take the win, but he definitely could have stopped us there. This guy had more attack. I have no idea why he would do that. Alright, yeah, we got the victory, but definitely off a misplay. Anyway, you can see kind of the power of this deck, and we were kind of expecting him to have the flash freezes, or even a you know, harsh wind, something like that. But yeah, I ended up getting the win there. We definitely shouldn't have. He definitely played that wrong. Alright, a mana ramp deck, it looks like, with Aurelion Sol and Trundle. See if we can get through this. Normally they don't run a lot of Frostbites in the deck, but I mean, they could, so. Alright, we get double Encroaching Shadows. It's not the best for us. Really, in our opening hand, we want to be looking for Greenglade Duo. There it is. And we probably don't want to be focusing on chip damage here either. I don't really see any point in doing that, just because he's going to be able to heal through it all. And I think this next turn we're just going to go with Encroaching Shadows and start buffing up, just kind of like based on our hand state here. Yeah, let's see, I've got represented 6 damage here, that's 8, 10. Is it chip damage more important right now? It's not, there's no way it is. At this point, we're pretty much all in, so we're going to win or we're not going to win. So, alright. Yeah, he's got the ability to play, well, I guess he's got stuns now too. He's looking for Crescent Strike, and we're going to hope he doesn't get it. But, yeah, this isn't the full mana ramp deck with Aurelion Sol and Trundle. So, this is kind of annoying, because he could have picked up a Crescent Strike here, and then that's just going to completely, you know, bash any game plan that we had.
These are troll lands.
So yeah, we're just going to go for our second Encroaching Shadows here. Say okay.
Like this.
And pass. Alright, and yeah, I think we just go in this round.
They'll never see me coming! They picked the wrong row?
Yeah, if he had Crescent Strike, he doesn't have it now. And he surrendered. Alright, there we go. Yeah, as soon as he went below the the mana to use Crescent Strike, I knew I could win there. Plus the double Encroaching Shadows is pretty funny.